us today.
Thanks for having me.
The women's team returns a lot of firepower from last year, finished second at the indoor Conference Carolinas meet. Not so well, I think fourth at the outdoor meet. With all that firepower returning, how's practice been going? And I'm sure they're itching to get to the first meet this weekend.
Oh yeah, they're definitely itching to get going. The distance unfortunately won't be joining us because they just finished their season. They had a great season, the women did. But the throwers and the jumpers and the sprinters are definitely ready to get started this weekend.
Yeah, and a couple of the headliners that returned for the women's team are Eliza Parker, who won 3 events at the indoor meet, and then Megan Henry, who was MVP of both the indoor and outdoor meets in the conference. How nice is it to have a couple of athletes of their caliber, of seniors, try and lead the team that you can rely on that have been there before?
Oh yeah, it's great. They are both really consistent competitors. You can always expect them to go out there and finish in the top. So it's great to have both Ellie in the distance and Megan in the throwing events. They're both seniors, so I know that they have some really lofty goals this year, and they're going to want to go out and hit it pretty hard this weekend.
How does that leadership too, I guess, trickle down to maybe the sprinters or some of those other groups that they may not work with all the time, but does that trickle down at all?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even though track is more of an individual sport, the athletes definitely get some encouragement and some confidence from the others when they see Ellie or Megan perform. They see how well they're performing and how they're carrying themselves. So it's definitely going to be really important for the freshmen too. We've got a lot of freshman women who can definitely look up to Ellie and Megan.
Yeah, and you mentioned that this group is young. They're talented as well. They just won the third conference.
Yes.
All freshmen won the third Conference Carolinas straight Conference Carolinas cross country championship. Ellie, I'm sure they're going to rely on her a lot to lead that group. But what are you looking for out of that group? Anyone you're looking to kind of have a big year?
Definitely looking at Amelia Martin. She had a great season as a freshman, and her and Ellie are training partners. So really excited to see what they're going to do together on the track. They're definitely going to be a duo to be reckoned with. It's going to be great. And then of course Lily Hall, her coming up, and really excited about her, just seeing how she's going to progress, and Hannah Sanford. Just watching them all progress to 5K on the track and even 10K for outdoor. It's going to be great to watch them.
Yeah, it'll be a fun spring watching all the progressions here.
Yeah.
We mentioned Henry so far. How is she looking, and how is that throwing group looking, and everyone getting ready for this first meet?
Megan's looking great. I've actually been able to be in all their practices and just watch her progress. And she's actually taken on a really coaching and teacher mentor role this year. She's really taken Deanna and Christina under her wing and just teaching them the technique, because she's amazing at technique. She's really good at all the little fine details that you have to get for the throwing and all the footwork. And she's, practice has been going well. Weight throw is going to be a challenge for Deanna because she's a freshman and they don't do that in high school. So it's going to be interesting to see her compete this weekend in that.
The transition, that's
yeah.
for sure. The sprinters, we haven't talked much about them. They're also fairly young, the sophomores, freshmen, and then junior Tia Nelson, who had a pretty solid year last year.
Yes.
How have they been looking and getting prepared for this first meet?
They're looking great. We've got a solid training group right now of Tia and Alexis, and then we have 2 freshmen, Sydney and Jordan, who came in and have really, kind of put the pressure on the seniors and the juniors. It's been great to watch them compete during practice, and they're really pulling each other along. They look stronger than they've ever looked before. They're finishing workouts like, I'm good to go. And once we touch that speed, I think they're going to have a really good year.
Yeah, that's good to see at the beginning of the year, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Going into the jump, Shelby Birchfield almost set a school record last year in the high jump and had a really solid year at the opening meet at App State last year. What's that group looking like? Anyone you're looking to in that group besides Shelby that can maybe step up here this year?
Yeah, of course Shelby, I really want her to hit that provisional mark again. I know she can do it. I know she can jump 5'8". She's so close to practice, so I know it's there. And I'm really looking at Bree Cassidy in the high jump. I'm really wanting her to step up and really be a force to reckon with in the conference, which I think she can. And then we've got Whitney Roberts as well, who's trying out high jump. And then she also does the long jump. And then we've got Lindsay Burnett in the long jump as well, and Sydney Jackson in the triple jump. So we've got a kind of deep jump group this year too, which we haven't had before.
Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit different from the past. Got a few more bodies in there to help out, get points in the conference meet there. As I mentioned, the season starts this weekend at Appalachian State on Friday and Saturday. What are your expectations in the first meet? What are you looking for? Anyone you're looking for to have a big meet, or what are the expectations? I guess?
Yeah, I'm excited to see them compete. They've been practicing since September, so they're all really ready to go. They're wanting to get their feet wet. I want the freshmen to go in and have a positive experience and to come out of it ready to work over Christmas break when I'm not standing over them telling them they have to run. Really looking forward to Megan, watching her throw. Really looking forward to Ellie in the 3K. She's definitely ready to get on the track and compete. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Jordan Jennings in the 400. She's probably the best recruit I think I've ever recruited, so I'm really excited to see what she's going to do. And indoor, she's never done it before, so it's going to be learning. And like I said, for the men, just a really clean meet overall. No false starts. Just get out there and just have fun this weekend.
Yeah, it's an exciting part of the year to get that first meet. Everyone's going to be amped up and extra excited, I'm sure. So that opens on Saturday, then you don't compete again until the middle of January, the 16th at ETSU right down the road here. So if you want to hop over to Boone and see them Friday and Saturday, it'll be all day Saturday, Friday night, I believe, Friday afternoon, Friday night. Hop on over. Thanks for joining us and good luck this year.
Thank you.